Hi, before this video you should have already watched my other free video on future value, which is the basic video or the basic concept on future value. You may watch it first if you haven't done so yet. Alright, so the topic for this video is future value in cases where the period is less than 1 year. Okay? So remember, you can always go back to mbabullshit.com. Alright, so first of all, let's look back at the basic future value formula, as we can see here. Now, before we move on, I'd like to start with a story. Okay? Let's say that before we move on to as we move on to our new case on future value in cases where the period is less than 1 year. So let's say that little John visits his grandma on Christmas, and grandma gives little John $100 as a Christmas present. Okay, what if John needs the money to buy a new bike after only 6 months? So he cannot wait for 1 year. He cannot keep his money in the bank for 1 whole year. So what does he do? He has to keep it in for 6 months. How much will he have then? How much will he have after 6 months? Can we still use the original formula? Future value equal to $100 times 1.05 raised to the 1, and that equals 1.105. Of course not. Well, simple. 6 months is equal to 6. Right. Okay, now, what if Bill invests his money for 3 quarters instead of 1 year? Now, you might be wondering, what is a quarter? 1 quarter equals 3 months. Why? Because 3 months is 1 quarter of 1 year. Next, what if Bill invests his money for 24 weeks instead of 1 year? Again, how many weeks? See, it's still easy. Now, what if Bill invests his money for 158 days instead of 1 year? Well, again, how many days are there in a year? 102.70. See, it's easy. So, Bill will have $102.17 after 158 days. Now, here's an important tip. Okay, here's an important tip. How do you quickly know exactly how many days there are in between 2 dates? For example, how many days from January 13 to May 17? Do you count each and every day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? No. Alright. Now what if, now let's take it a step further. What if Bill invests his money for 2 years and 5 months? So more than 2 years. 2 years and 5 months instead of simply 1 year. Well, there are 2 steps here. Step 1. So reminder, okay, for those of you who already know about compounding, or if you know what it means, or okay, maybe you're asking the question, okay, what is the compounding here? This all assumes that interest is compounded annually, if you don't know about compounding yet. Alright, so I hope you learned something. Please share us if you like us. Follow me on Twitter at mbabullshit. Look for me on Facebook, facebook.com/mbabullshit, or just forward my YouTube links on your email or social media. So have a great day and goodbye.